episode 6 of Tinkle Game Show. Woo-hoo! Woo! If this is your first time here, welcome. If it's not your first time, welcome back. All right, so Tinkle Game Show. This is how it's going to work. My name is Aparna, and co-hosting with me is...
Hi guys, my name is Devika.
Ew. So today we will take you through episode 6 of Tinkle Game Show. How this is going to work is you are probably watching us on YouTube or on Facebook on video, but you can't play through video. You can't play in the comments. Well, if you do, you won't get any points. So if you want points and if you want your answers to count, you need to get a second device, preferably a phone. And you need to go to this website, crowd.live. You can see it down there. Go to crowd.live and type the code 32DD6. Put in your name, put in your age, put in your email address, and hang tight. You will be able to play the game soon. Now, this game relies a lot on good internet connections. And we've had some internet problems of our own in the past. So what we find is that if you have really good Wi-Fi, great. If you're a little unsure about your Wi-Fi, what you can do is connect all your devices to a 4G network. That way, your devices will be on a network that nobody else is using. With Wi-Fi, other people in your house may be using it. So to be safe, just get on a 4G network. And however, there will still be a delay or a lag between this video screen and your playing screen. So don't wait for us to finish reading the questions on this video screen. As soon as the questions show up on your playing screen, that is on your second device, just answer immediately. They're all multiple choice questions. You just have to pick the right answer and you will be fine. Okay, so don't wait for us. As soon as the questions pop up on your playing screen, answer and grab all those points. Okay, so what can we look forward to in this episode, Devika?
So this episode is a lot about Tinkle issues 756 and 757. So if you haven't had a chance to look at them yet, you should quickly go to the Tinkle app and read those issues. We will have 3 rounds with 5 questions each. Round 1 is called Tinkle Brainiac, which has a lot of general knowledge questions, but in Tinklese. Or as Tinklese, you might be wondering, well, it's the language of Tinkle. Round 2 is called Cover Uncover, which is a memory game where we will show you a Tinkle cover for 30 seconds and you have to answer 5 questions based on the cover. And finally, round 3 is called Tinkle Roundup, where you will have to answer questions based on Tinkle issues 756 and 757. You will get 30 seconds to answer each question, and we will not be giving you any negative marks for getting a question wrong or for missing a question. However, if you want to get the most amount of points, you have to answer correctly and super quickly, because as the timer runs out, your points will keep getting deducted. Now, exciting stuff for everybody participating. 10 winners stand to gain some really exciting prizes, including a free subscription to the Tinkle app. However, for those of you who don't have a free subscription, will get a free subscription, but if you already have one, you will get an extension. Both are pretty win-win if you ask me. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comment section for us. And if you don't have any questions, we can begin the game show right away because we are super excited. Are we not, Aparna?
We are very, very excited. And I think everyone who's ready to play is also really excited. I'm seeing so many comments. No, the game hasn't started yet. I'm seeing a comment from Kamal Chirag. So you need to go to crowd.live. That's a website. So if you're on your computer, you can open another window, or better yet, just grab a smartphone, ask one of your parents, get on crowd.live and type in the code 32DD6. You can see it just on the screen.
Right there.
All right.
Okay.
So,
So
we are ready? Are we ready?
I think we are. I think we are. Okay.
So, let's start with round one, Tinkle Brainiac,
Yes.
all general knowledge questions.
Okay.
Everyone, brace yourself
Shall we
and
begin?
good luck. We shall begin.
Okay. Question number one. There you go.
Question one, Nina wants to know what is associated with the set of musical notes known as Rag Malhar.
Hmm.
A garland of fire. B, a fearsome warrior. C, rains. Or D, defeat.
Aparna, so I have
Yes.
been taking some music lessons and I want to sing a
Oh,
song for you. Is that okay?
oh yes, please, please, please.
Okay, okay. I have my latest song is a Wales song, and this is how it goes.
Uh-huh.
How do you like it?
Can I download this somewhere? I'm going to play it at the next birthday party for Fish.
I will send you a voice note right after I send the correct answer.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
The correct answer is C, rains. Rag Malhar is associated with rains.
Okay. Question
Question.
number two. There it is.
If Supandi were to talk about his brain cell, what
Mhm.
would he be talking about? A, brain division. B, a prison in the brain. C, the abilities of his intelligence. Or D, a smartphone. Just last week, Tantri, who's on Twitter,
Oh,
tweeted this about Supandi. He said Supandi has only one brain cell and it bounces around his head, inside his head, like a
wow.
screensaver. Can you believe that?
Wow, Tantri.
He's
Mean,
so He's so
mean.
mean. But
I
his
mean,
Twitter
for
account is really funny as well. From time to time, he tweets some funny stuff.
okay.
If
Tantri,
anybody's interested.
let's have a chat later about those mean tweets. Okay. For now, the correct answer. There you go.
It's C, the abilities of his intelligence. That
Which
is the
I'm sure
correct
is a
answer.
lot. Okay. Question number three. There you go.
The Noisian kids have gone bowling and they are surprised to find out that the weight of the lightest bowling ball is
Mhm.
A, 35 kilos, B, 2.72 kilograms, C, 5 grams, or D, 100 kilograms.
Oh,
Just the other day, Dub Dub was complaining that he couldn't play bowling in Big Ban. He wants to play bowling in the forest. And I thought about
wow.
it and
Yeah.
I have a solution. Dub Dub, I'm going to give you a solution right now if you want to play bowling in the forest. All you need is a coconut. That's it.
A
I mean,
coconut.
look at a coconut. It's got these three little circles
Oh,
that
yeah, yeah,
that look like holes, like finger holes in a bowling
yeah.
ball.
That makes
So
sense.
all Dub Dub has to do is like set up maybe 10 pineapples and just roll
Yes.
a coconut towards them and voila, big barn bowling league.
Oh, that sounds very nice. B league.
Yes,
Winner
and
gets
invite
pineapples.
Oh, I would love that. Just not on
Yes.
pizza. Pineapples are fine as
No.
they are.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. That's the correct answer.
It's B 2.72 kilograms. That's the lightest bowling ball.
Wow. Interesting.
Question
Okay.
4.
There you go.
When Aisha finds a new super weirdo, that person says, I'm a what? What is the term for the punctuation where a question mark is combined with an exclamation mark? A, semicolon, B, forward slash, C, ellipsis, or D, interrobang?
If I had a super weird power, I would want to punctuate people's sentences in real time. So if while you were talking, I said full stop, you'd have to keep quiet mid sentence. Or if I said parenthesis, then the rest of your sentence would either become a whisper or a thought. And my personal favorite, if I said an exclamation mark out loud, whoever's talking to me would start sounding like a chipmunk and like really excited and jumping around, just forever entertaining for me.
I like that superpower. I
Okay, but
like
for
it.
now, let's look at the correct answer.
Correct answer is D, interrobang. That is what you call a punctuation,
Oh,
where a question mark and an exclamation mark come together.
interesting. Okay. I am going to give you the last question for round one, Tinkle Brainiac. There you go.
Let's go for it. Shambu has to rescue an electric eel and wants to know
Hmm.
which of these facts is true about them. A. Eels. B.
Hmm.
Whoops. Looks like it's just disappeared from my screen for a moment.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's
Yeah.
back. They have special cells that store power like tiny batteries.
Mm-hmm.
C. They can grow up to 8 feet long. Or D. All of the above.
Oh,
Um, There is an electric eel, by the way, called Miguel Watson, who lives in the Tennessee
wow.
Aquarium in the United
Mm-hmm.
States. And here's the best part about Miguel. Miguel's exhibit is connected to a small computer. And
Yeah.
every time Miguel discharges an electric current enough to
Mm-hmm.
power that computer, the
Yeah.
electric charge travels to the computer and sends out a tweet on
What?
Twitter. So
No way.
Miguel Watson, an electric eel, is tweeting on
Wow.
social media.
That is
Yes,
super cool.
that is amazing.
Wow.
So, which of these facts is actually true about Miguel, since he's an electric eel?
Let's see. Oh,
All of the above. All
what?
of them are true. Oh, they're so cool. Eels are so
That's
so
wow.
cool.
Yeah,
My goodness.
they can tweet like Tantri, but I'm sure Miguel's tweets are much nicer than Tantri's.
They're way better. Way better. Country, you need to learn something from Miguel, and he's an electric eel. What is your excuse?
Yep.
Anyhow, that's the end of round one. What
Mm-hmm.
do the scores look like?
Okay, let's see.
I love this part. Whoa!
Oh,
Ritesh, Dhanyata, Abhimanyu, Kavya, Chinmay. Oh,
nice.
wow! You guys killed it in round one. Well done, well
That's
done.
super cool. Very,
Can
very
you keep
cool.
it up in round two?
Oh, do you want to find out?
Round two is going to be a real challenge. We're going to show you a Tinkle cover for 30 seconds. You're
Yeah.
going to have to remember as much as you can about that cover because the next 5 questions will be about what you see on that cover.
Ooh, nice.
Are we ready, Devika?
Yes, we are.
Let's
Okay.
welcome back,
Are
everyone.
we ready?
Let's hope everyone's ready.
Okay. So I'm going to quickly give you the next question, which is question number 6, coming from Cover and Cover.
Which tunes did you see on the cover? A. Doob Doob and Chamataka. B. Shambu and Shanti. C. Tantri and Huja. Or D. Adi and Dheer.
No. So Aparna, I actually forgot to tell you this, but the other day when I was supposed to come and meet you and I got like what, half an hour late, it was because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was stuck in the lift.
In a
With
lift?
none other than, yes, I was stuck with none other than Ravi and Rahul, and they were pressing a combination of buttons in the lift because they were convinced that one of those combinations led to a secret floor in your building where criminals were hiding. And the lift got stuck, and then,
That
well,
entire
I don't even
combination of words does not
is
make sense. There is a
as
secret floor in my building that you can access if you press like some buttons.
yes, except they pressed all the buttons and then we got stuck.
Did it stop at
So-
every floor?
Yeah, and then it kept going up and down, and I couldn't stop at your floor. But let's move on from that horrible lift incident. Let's look at the correct answer for this. Thank God. There you go.
Shambu and Shanti were on the cover.
Okay, thanks. It was not Didi. Phew.
No, it's not the defective detectives.
Okay. Here is question number 7.
What was the color of the glass next to Shanti? A, green, B, black, C, orange, or D, red? So I know for a fact that Supandi, I think last week
Yeah.
or something, he went to a
Mhm.
glass factory for an
Oh.
interview, to interview for a job there. And the owner of the glass factory said that, Supandi, if you want to work here, you have to learn
Yeah.
the art of glass blowing, because that is
Okay.
how all items made of glass are made, whether it's
Okay.
glasses or bowls or flower vases. They all have to be made with glass blowing. And Supandi
Okay.
said, "Oh, I already know glass blowing." And the owner
He
was
does?
so surprised. Exactly. She said, "You know glass blowing? Show
Huh.
me." And I kid you not, this is exactly what he did. Okay. Maddie
Okay.
told me later on.
Oh. Did he? So he blew into
Glass
a glass.
blowing. Yeah, he blew into a glass. Glass blowing.
Did he get the job?
job? What do you think? What do you think?
See, I want to say he got it because he's really sweet and he's a good friend. But because he's a good friend, I'm not gonna lie. So Pandi,
Did not
why
get
are
the
you?
job.
Why? Why, Supandi? Why? I should-
Anyhow,
Yeah, correct answer. No? Let's
Now,
let's
that
move
was a-
on. Yeah, there you go.
there was a red glass next to Shanti, which thankfully Supandi had
Supandi.
no hand in making.
Thank
It would have been
Thank
a
God.
mess otherwise.
Okay. Question number 8. Oh, what is that?
What was Shanti wearing? A polka dot t-shirt and jeans, B, a blue jumper, C, a pink sari, or D, a yellow dress. And I can't believe what's on screen. Oh my goodness.
What is that?
How did this get there? Okay. Honestly, I have been trying my hand at fashion designing because
Yeah.
Ina from Ina Meena Mainamo
Yes.
inspired me. And I said, I'll design something and I'll show it to you. And I did this on my computer. And how did it get out?
It's lovely. I'd actually
Is
like to wear this to a Tinkle party. Yes. I like how it's very minimal, but it's the design is really nice. I am very, very proud of you. Good job, Aparna. Good job.
Tantri just texted me saying he hacked into my computer and pulled out that image.
Tantri, joke's on you because the dress is actually fantastic. Okay, let's look at the correct answer for this.
Shanti was not wearing this, by the way. Absolutely not. She was wearing a polka dot t-shirt and jeans.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's look at question number 9.
How many birds did you see on the cover? A, 9, B, 23, C, 3, or D, 1?
I have a theory actually about birds. So I came up with this theory. See, I'm sorry because I've been spending a lot of time with the DD. But I was looking out my window and I saw that on top of a building under construction there were 2 men who were standing and constructing. And I looked away for less than 2 seconds and I looked back and the men had vanished, and instead of them there were 2 kites flying on top of the building. I am not saying that the men turned into kites, but they definitely did. They
Kites as in the birds, or
As in the
kites
birds.
as in
kites as in the birds.
paper
They can't turn
kite?
into paper kites. They definitely turned into kites, the birds. 2 men turned into kites, the birds.
I think your the time that you got trapped in the lift with Ravi and Rahul has had its effect. They have completely rubbed off on you.
Yes, they
Makes
have.
no sense.
Okay.
So how many birds were actually on the cover? There were
Okay.
3 birds on the cover. And they were not men who turned into kites.
Unfortunately. Okay, let's look at the last question for cover uncover. There you
Last
go.
question. On what was Shambu cooking? A. An ironing board. B. A refrigerator. C. A stove. Or D. A grill or a barbecue.
So of course, Shambu's cooking story reminds me of my own cooking story, and everybody who has watched the previous episodes know what a fantastic cook I am not. I was at a friend's over the weekend, and we decided to bake him an early birthday cake. Of course, he did everything. All I did was decorate the cake because that is how much my talent extends to. And I said, listen, I want to try a little bit, adjusting the oven knobs. I like playing with them. I was like, let me do it. Was the cake delicious and nice and properly cooked? No, I burnt my friend's birthday cake.
Oh, you
I'm sorry.
burned it.
I did.
Oh,
But it was delicious.
no.
I ate it. So the top was burnt, the bottom was undercooked, but it was delicious. And like a nice friend, I ate it. It was yum. It was a vanilla cake with a chocolate dressing, and it was burnt. Okay, let's not talk about burnt cakes now. He'll feel bad. Okay.
So
Uh,
Shambu was cooking on
on.
a grill. Answer is
Wow.
D.
Hope he
Yes,
didn't burn that. Okay.
he
Okay.
won't burn. But this means
Let's.
it's the end of round 2, cover uncover.
Yeah.
And what has
Scoreboard
this done to our score?
time. Let's see.
Scoreboard time.
Oh wow.
Oh, Dhanita has jumped to first
Wow.
place. Second and third place, new players, Shanu and Chinmay.
Nice. Nice.
Guys,
This is
good
super cool.
playing. This is very good playing. I was not
This
expecting
is
that.
very, very cool. Yeah.
And any one of you can now win it because your scores are so close.
Uh-huh.
Last round is going to be very exciting and super competitive.
I can see that. Okay, let's quickly move on and see the first question for round 3, Tinkle Roundup.
Now, these
There
are
you go.
questions from Tinkle issue 756 and 757. The
Yep.
first of these is, what is the name of the powder that Hoki uses on laddu? A. Blue powder. B. Shoe powder. C. Fufu powder. Or D. Hee powder. I actually have a suggestion for Hoki. Hoki, if
Yeah.
you're listening or watching, since you're a witch, could you please make a tutu powder? So whenever you
Tutu
add
powder.
water to this
Yeah.
tutu powder, you get tutus. And you can wear
Oh,
tutus and dance around.
so
Or you
fun.
can make a choo-choo powder. So you
Yeah.
add water to this powder and you get a train that goes choo-choo.
That's very cool. Actually, you know that I also have one powder idea now that you've come up with such cool ones. How about a stew powder? So if you're ever hungry and very lazy to cook, or don't know how to cook like some of us, take the powder in a bowl, add a little bit of water, and you have a delicious stew. I hope Hoki is
Wow.
taking notes. Okay,
Yes, Hoki,
but
please take notes.
let's see
We
what
want to.
powder she actually used on laddu.
She used a blue powder.
Oh,
And she
okay.
hadn't even tested it completely.
But I mean, she's Hoki, she's a witch, she's fantastic. So, moving on, let's look at question number 12. There you go.
What does little Supandi do to see how time flies? A. He straps a watch on his head and tries to fly. B. He pastes paper wings to his alarm clock. C.
Okay.
Throws his alarm clock out of the window. Or D. He sits in an aeroplane with his alarm clock.
Okay.
Whatever he did,
Yeah.
it's nothing compared to this alarm clock I once had. It was amazing. My father bought this clock for me from Japan.
Ooh.
It was so cool. It was digital. It had a screen that could light up.
nice.
It had it had a calendar also within it, so it wouldn't just show me the time, but it would show me the day and the month and the year and
Wow,
all of that. And I could, of course, set reminders and set an alarm and
that's very cool.
amazing. And then one night it was really hot.
Okay.
On the floor and I set my alarm clock and I put it next to me. And guess what
Uh-huh.
happened next?
What? What?
My father walked over the clock. He
What?
stepped on it and he broke it.
What? No way.
Yeah.
No. No, I'm so sad. That's such a fun clock. So sad.
I
Oh,
know.
I don't want to think about the clock anymore. Do you want to see the correct answer?
Yes, please. What did
Okay.
Supandi do? He throws his alarm clock out of the window to see how
So he
time
broke his
flies.
own clock. Let's not give Supandi clocks. Ever. Okay. Let's look at question number 13 for Tinkle Game Show episode 6. Ooh.
What does Noor break? Not my digital clock. A. His sister's bedroom wall. B. His sister's table. C. His sister's telescope. Or D. His sister's bed.
Okay.
If Noor is anything like my cousins when they were young, they used to play cricket inside the house.
Inside the
I don't
house.
know why. Yeah, they could have just gone out and played. No, they wanted to play inside the house. They played cricket, and they broke a lot of things. They broke the light.
Wow.
They broke a clock that was hanging high up on the wall.
Another clock.
And here's the best of the lot. They
Yes.
broke the TV screen.
Oh my god. Wow.
They did. They broke all this and they still didn't stop. They still continued to play cricket.
Wow. That's
Noor, I hope you weren't like them.
That's very, very adventurous. That's very cool. Okay. Let's not cool. That's not what I meant, of course. I was just thinking not good, guys. Not okay. Okay. Let's look at the correct answer.
Noor, he broke his sister's telescope. How
At least
could
it was
you?
just that. And not
Yeah, at
the
least you
rest
didn't play
of the
cricket
things.
inside the house.
Yes. Okay. Let's move on to question 14. What is that?
What orb does Mad Mixer use? A. Train horn orb. B. Stone paper orb. C. Rock
Okay.
scissor orb. Or D. Jelly belly orb.
Mhm.
Devika,
Yeah.
I saw like rock scissors stone paper. Do you want to
Are
play
you
a round of
thinking
rock
about-
paper scissors?
Yes, I do.
Right now?
Always. Yes.
Okay,
Are you
let's do
ready?
it.
Okay.
Yes, I'm ready. Rock paper scissors. What is
It's
that?
a bird. It's a bird. I win.
A bird.
Yeah.
No.
No, my
No,
bird
how
will
can you
poop on your stone. My bird will poop on your screen. My bird wins. Bird wins. Bird out. Bird wins.
I'm not playing
Haha,
another
Parna.
game.
Should have been as creative. That's why I spend time with the DD. They give me these ideas. Yes, go DD. Okay. Let's look at that.
Ravi and Rahul, you scoundrels.
Okay. Correct answer is
Mad Mixer uses a stone paper orb. At least he didn't use a bird.
could have. Birds are useful. They win you games. Okay, let's look at question 15. The last question for Tinkle Game Show episode 6 is there you go.
Why are Rahul, Ravi, and his family going for dinner? Speak of the devil, and here they are. A. To celebrate Ravi and Rahul becoming real detectives. B. To celebrate Rahul and Sam's birthday. C. Because Ravi's father bought a restaurant. Or D.
Oh.
Because they love eating food.
So, you know, when they called me and asked me for restaurant suggestions, I told them about this one restaurant near my house that when I was a kid, I was very, very scared of that restaurant because it rotates. So I was so worried that the restaurant is rotating. Like, you know how merry-go-rounds rotate? All your food is just going to fly everywhere. So then one day I told my parents, and they wanted to go there actually, and I started crying. And I was like, listen, I don't want to go there because all my food's going to fly. And they're laughing and laughing, and they dragged me from home to that restaurant. I didn't want to go in, I didn't want to eat, but when we sat down and the restaurant started rotating, it was as slow as a snail. I was disappointed. I I actually wouldn't mind if my food flew if the restaurant at least moved. It was so slow. My God. My God.
So
it was
it sits on a tower and it spins around.
Yes. Yes.
You
It's
you think that if it spins fast enough, it
Mm-mm.
might break off the tower and fly away like a flying saucer.
It's not gonna happen because it's very, very slow. It is slow. Slow. You know what's not
And you've
slow
been
though?
spending time with Ravi and Rahul, and you don't
No.
saucer.
That restaurant can never.
I don't get
Let's
it.
just look at the correct answer. Um,
It's B, to celebrate Rahul and Sam's birthday, and my goodness, what a catastrophe that was.
yes.
Such
Of
a
course.
nightmare of
What
a
do you
birthday that
expect?
turned out to be.
What do you expect with the both of them there?
I
Okay.
don't want them at my birthday ever.
But with this, what does this mean, Aparna? We're done with 15 questions?
Finished.
Yes,
We
we did.
finished episode 6. Oh, we're
Yeah.
done. Oh,
Yep.
wow. So
Are you
who's
forgetting something?
won? No, I want to know who's won. I want to know our
Okay,
top 10
yes.
players. Come
Okay.
on.
There you go.
Hey,
Oh,
Dhanita stays
wow.
on top. Shanu in second.
Nice.
Chinmay in third. That screen just moved.
Yeah, it's
But
fantastic.
amazing.
Yes. Super,
All
super,
of you,
guys.
give yourself a pat on the back because you all
Congratulations.
deserve it.
Yeah.
Well done, well done, well done, everybody. Keep an eye out for an
Prizes.
email from us with your prize.
Okay.
And if you lost, don't worry.
Yeah.
There's going to be another episode.
Yes, there is. Okay, so
And-
more about this other episode. So the next episode is going to be on October 22nd at 4 p.m. That is Thursday. And for that, you're going to have to read Tinkle issues 758 and 759. If you liked this video and the show and you want to see more such fun stuff happening at Tinkle, be sure to like and share this video and subscribe to this channel. And if you haven't downloaded the Tinkle app yet, you have to quickly do that because you need to prepare for episode 7, which is, and I repeat, on October 22nd at 4 p.m. You have to read Tinkle issues 758 and 759. And now, my personal favorite part of the show.
No.
Yeah,
No.
It is the end of the show, joke time. Okay, are you ready? You said no, I know, but I know you're ready. You're always ready. Okay, so why don't we spell dark with a C?
Because it's wrong.
No, it's
It's
why
just
is
wrong.
it wrong? Why
No,
is
you
it
have to
wrong?
spell dark as D-A-R-K. You can't spell dark with a C.
Do you know why we don't do that? Because you can't see in the dark. Ha ha ha.
I see my award last week to you has done nothing. It's just encouraged this behavior
Encourage
even more.
me? Yeah. Always. I love awards. I want more of them. Okay. But
Everyone, please
my
send
joke is done.
Devika some good jokes so that I don't
Yes.
have to listen to these kind of jokes. Please put them in the
My
comments.
jokes are fun.
Good quality jokes. Thank you very
My
much.
jokes are fun. Okay.
All right then. We will see you all in the next episode,
We
episode
will.
7 on the
Mhm.
22nd of October. Until then, keep reading Tinkle.
Bye bye.